This is Mecklenburg News Now. County Manager Harry Jones was invited to speak at the recent 24 Hours of Booty event about his recent diagnosis with pancreatic cancer. He was diagnosed just before Christmas last year and struggled with whether he should go public with the news.
The last thing that happened to me, that's been the most positive thing that I've ever done in my life, I made a phone call to Congresswoman Sue Byrick one night about 10 o'clock. She answered on the first call. And I asked her about going public. I said, I'm thinking about going public with my diagnosis. And she said, Harry, you should do that. You don't know how many people admire you. You don't know how many people that you will be a source of inspiration to. So when I went public in February, I started receiving phone calls, emails from people all over this country.
Jones says his family and his faith have brought him to a place where he's absolutely convinced that he will beat the cancer.
I stand before you today to say, folks, there's power in prayer. As I've gone through this treatment, I will tell you, I have not had the first day of nausea. I don't take any medication for pain. With pancreatic cancer, I have actually weighed more today than I did when I first got diagnosed in December.
Jones says he's had an opportunity to meet people he never would have met had he not contracted his cancer.
2 weeks ago, as I was going in to vote at our precinct about 6:30, this young African-American gentleman saw me walking up and he waited. And he said, "You're Mr. Jones, aren't you?" I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "I want to tell you a story that I read about you, thought that you had acid reflux." He said, "I've been having the same problem. And as a result of your story, I went to my doctor and I asked my doctor to check me out and to send me to a GI doctor for a battery of tests. And I got those tests, and sure enough, it came back confirmed that it was, in fact, acid reflux and no other problems. But he did say to me, I would not have done that had it not been for your story, and I want to thank you."
And Jones reflected on a song he learned as a child that helps him look at the positive side of his illness.
There's an old hymn, Negro Spiritual, that says, if I can help somebody as I pass along, if I can cheer someone with word of song, if I can show someone he's traveling wrong, then my living is not in vain.
The event was sponsored by the Levine Cancer Institute at Carolinas Medical Center.
Become cognizant of